So this video was very spur of the moment, and setup is not like usual because I just really wanted to film this. So about 20 minutes ago a live stream ended. That live stream was done by none other than Tony Katay. And there was some very interesting things found out about Mars Argo that I didn't know and maybe you didn't know. So I'm going to read them from here, but I will show you the screenshots that I took and I will put them on screen and read them out as they appear on here. So I asked Katay why there were so many deleted Vimeo videos that he had made. This isn't in relation to Mars Argo, this is just about his art. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a previous video, but I found a lot of old Tony Katay stuff on the Wayback Machine, but just pretty well all of it was not able to be found. And his response to that was, all of those videos are from long ago, so I don't know what that really means. And then I don't have a screenshot of me actually asking him this, but I asked if he still had the Everybody Wants It All thing that he was selling on his website for $336. I made a video about it, which was this Mars Argo being ripped off video. As you can see, Katay added me and then put this one here, and so this was next to his I'm not sure if it was a computer, but it's in his house definitely. So he's still got it, which is really interesting. And then I asked him what his thoughts on the leaked vlog was, and he had no idea what it was. So I did explain it to him, and I think he still didn't really know about it. He didn't actually say anything, I don't think. And then as you can see, someone asked Kairu maybe asked if Titanic and him were best friends like previously, and he said that they're still good friends, so that's good. I mean, after all, Katay did make a video with Poppy, and if you didn't know that, I'll leave a link to that in the description. And I asked him if he had a copy of every computer show episode, because I know that he was a cinematographer for really well all of them, if not all of them, and people had been trying to get a hold of them, and I just thought I'd ask. I wasn't exactly wanting to get a hold of them, and he replied that he has copies of 0 of them, which is interesting, but I guess that's how it is. And someone asked why Unedited is still on YouTube, and he said that he likes the videos. And then someone obviously was asking about Mars Argo, and he said that it was a sad story and that it was too bad. And I asked him if we could know more about the sad story, and he said there's no need for us to know, and that basically Hollywood can F your head up, and that's all there is to be said about it. I asked him if he has an unedited version of Everybody Wants It All, because I was messaging someone a little while ago with like links to old Katay stuff that I found on the Wayback Machine that I couldn't access, and they said, oh, you might have found the Unedited, everybody wants it all. And I hadn't actually thought about it. So I decided to ask him, and he said that he has the footage, and that it's all the same minus the acid at the end. And that you just see him in the bottom corner with his camera, which is interesting. Does that imply that, I don't know, what does that imply actually? I might make a video about that. I might look into the footage of Everybody Wants It All and see if I can spot him or not. And then I asked him if he'll see the live day, and he said it's on a broken hard drive, so that is basically a no. And then I asked him, I didn't actually screenshot this, but I asked him about unedited Amanita, and to which he replied that yes, he does have a copy, and that basically the difference was that Mars wanted to kill a goldfish on camera, and the stuff that isn't on the footage is basically a bunch of footage of her holding a bag with the fish in it. So no, maybe she wanted to call the new album Technology is a Dead Fish. That's a joke, by the way. And I asked if we would see it, and I don't actually have a screenshot of what he said, but he said that most likely not, because he doesn't see the point in it. And a couple of people commented and said that they see the point, and it was at that time that my phone went flat, and I don't know if he said anything more about it. I messaged him on Instagram, to which he hasn't replied, which is fine. He probably went to sleep after his live stream. Yeah, when I got back, his live stream had finished. So it's really interesting to me. He also has a whole bunch of footage that he showed there, like he showed a clip of a short film that he was working on, and a clip of a new music video he's working on, and all this stuff, and it's all really interesting. I am actually going to go and turn on notifications for his YouTube channel, because I am interested in his art. As much as he was associated with Mars Argo and such, I still think artistically, outside of Mars Argo, he is visionary. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description if you want to check it out, obviously. And if you want to ask him questions about Mars Argo, he doesn't answer all of them. And sometimes other people answer them if they know the answer. And yeah, he's been doing live streams. I think he did one the other day, and he did one today, so he's been doing them a bit more regularly, which is good. I'll leave a link to his Instagram, because you might want to join in on the next live stream and ask him stuff, or see his new work. So yeah, that is all for today's video. The next video will be out on Christmas Day in Australia, which is probably the 24th in the States and everywhere else. And then the next video after that is simply titled Mars Argo, and it will be out for New Year's Day in Australia and probably the 31st of December everywhere else. And I only just realised after I had scheduled it and stuff that that is the date of the character of Poppy, her birthday, which is a bit unfortunate, but that is how it is. So the Marsii rebranding will be in full swing early January, coming back on the 15th of January full time, 2 videos a week. If I run out of content, it will be 1 video a week, but As always, if you enjoyed, you could leave a like on the video. If you really enjoyed, you could subscribe. If you don't want this video, then hit that notification bell, and if you don't, well, you'll still get it in your subscription feeds. So yeah, I'm not really fussed, to be honest. But if you want bragging rights of you were first to the video, well then the notification bell is your way to go. I'll see you soon for more content.